All right, well, hey there. So how important is energy in leadership? I know I speak about this a lot. I wrote the book, Chief Energy Officer, and I'm continually noticing the importance of energy for leaders, for entrepreneurs, for folks that are really trying to make a difference, working with teams, working with groups. And I want to share how truly important this is, not just for me and my organization, but for all of us. So when we say energy, it's really common for us to assume, well, you got to have a lot of energy, you got to go into a room and be on fire, you have to, be very peppy. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the type of energy that you bring in the room that messages to your team on a very subtle, subconscious level that it's safe, it's okay to discuss problems, it's okay to own mistakes, and it's all right to give feedback, even to me when it's very critical at times, and I welcome that. That energy also instills in them a confidence that they're part of the leadership team. Another way this is so important for us as leaders is our energy and our belief in our team and our belief in our organization. So many times people look to the leaders for how are they feeling? What is their energy like? Are they happy in this situation? Are they upset with us? We're always looking for that. And when I took on this leadership role, I underestimated how much my energy and my lack of a poker face, people would say, Suzy, you do not have a good poker face, and I know that, right, would affect people if I came into a room and I was upset, or if they shared a piece of news, and instead of me approaching it with curiosity, like, oh, thank you for mentioning this, let's work together to solve it, which is the ideal way, right? And that's how I do show up many times, not all the time, I'll be honest about that. Sometimes I would show up and be like, well, how did this happen? Why did this happen? Well, who did this? And how do we change it? And are we going to let them know that's not okay? And that type of energy sends a message to the team, number one, that I'm not happy, which is not the message I want to send. And number two, that, maybe it's not safe to share this, or maybe I need to bring it up a different way. And that impacts how they then go and lead their team. So I was just talking to an MBA group recently. They came and they visited Walsh, and it was really cool. And we were talking about leadership energy. And I said to them, it's more important for me and my energy with my direct team. So in other words, I'm not trying to impact the energy of the whole organization, although I do. My job is to impact the energy and to have good energy and good communication with my direct team of reports, so they carry that through the organization. So if I don't do a good job with them, if I'm showing up in negative and overwhelm and disappointment energy, that's like a new term I'll coin, disappointment energy, then they carry that through with their teams and their organizations. So that's how I can have a positive or less than positive impact. But it's so important you check your own energy first. And I learn this every day. In fact, I was just reminded of it in my recent coaching mastermind, because I was kind of complaining about a few things. And one of my peers in the group said, well, why don't you check your energy first? You have to manage yourself first, and then you can change the outcome. So as you go into this week, I want you to really be intentional about this, and I want you to see how much you can truly impact a meeting, an organization, your leadership team. You can impact the culture. You'll feel great too if you show up with the right energy. If you don't show up with negative energy, if you can say, you know what, I'm going to listen. I'm really going to learn when people explain problems to me, right? Because that's like the one thing I know when I talk to leaders, they say, oh, I'm so tired of finding these problems in the organization, or these glitches, or, oh, we got to fix this, or, oh, then this popped up. And really, good coaches will tell you, good leaders, that's normal. Like in life, we upgrade our problems. In business, we upgrade our problems. It's our energy that we have to be in continuous upgrade so we can bring our best selves for our teams and our organization.